So it is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. I'm evidential medium Stacy Neadenthal. I'm in Bel Air, Maryland. Until tomorrow, we had an awesome group last night at the Grazing Room, and tonight we've got an intimate group reading here at Denise's. I think we've got maybe one or two seats left. Doing some privates here in a little bit, but I come to Bel Air about once a month. And we do private readings, group readings. We go to people's homes and do readings. So if you're ever interested, if you're in the Bel Air area, of me doing that, just reach out and let me know. Of course, I'm in Chambersburg at the Hip Gypsy Emporium where I do readings there. So get in touch with us. So how is everybody doing today? It is, what is the date? I don't even know. August 12th. I guess Mercury retrograde is almost over. It actually ended yesterday, but you still have the shadow. So some things are still going to be happening, and it was kind of an exciting, irritating time for me, but now feeling a lot better. So if you're looking for events, you can go to my website, Connecting to Spirit with Stacy, and we will be changing that soon. We're upgrading the website where it's just Connecting to Spirit, but we'll let you know when that happens. So I wanted to talk to you today about, I've got a little dog here, well, not a little dog, big dog here beside me, but I want you to think to yourself, have you ever thought to yourself, I miss me, the old me, the real me, the laughing me, the smiling me, the gone me? And I'm sure that most of you have felt that at one time or another, where when you look at yourself in the mirror or you see how you're feeling inside, like all of a sudden something's missing. And through the many readings that I've done and the messages that I've delivered, those statements resonate. But the one that resonates the most is the fact that I miss the me that I was with them. And I want to talk about that a little bit. Um, Birthdays, holidays that you share together. But I feel like, and for me anyway, I don't want to speak for everybody else. I feel like the biggest missed day is the anniversary of their passing. This day arrives as this reminder of another year of missing them, of another year that they're not here with us. And it's another year of missing the me that I was with them. Does it resonate? Although the day, that anniversary is somewhat sacred, it's tremendously heavy in our hearts. It is the absence, it's a reminder of the absence of their physical presence. The reminder that we are changed forever because they are no longer by our side. It's okay to cry and let the tears flow because of these changes. You know, our day to day all of a sudden is not the same. Even though they're no longer here, their bonds don't disappear. Their memories are still deep within us. Those memories cannot be taken away. Those memories aren't going anywhere. Those are the tender moments and the laughter that you shared. I mean, how precious are you to have been in their presence and to have shared the things that only you shared with them? The power of their love has a special place in each of us. I mean, I think about different people and different relatives that have touched my life in different ways, and they're no longer here. But my life is still affected because of the presence that they had with me. Those moments, I mean, they transform me. And I try to transform them into stories and traditions so that I can continue to honor them. And I'm sure each and every one of us has a story about one of your loved ones who has passed. I mean, my father-in-law, Jerry, was the best storyteller in the world. And, you know, when you tell stories, you can hear him telling you about them. There's so many Jerry Needenthal stories. But that's how we keep his memory alive. That's how we keep his stories alive. But to me, when my mom passed and when my Uncle Glenn passed, it was hard to believe and see that the world around me still continued every single day. The dog's drinking water. Hmm? The world didn't stop. And I was sure that it would. I was positive that the world, because my world had stopped. How could everybody else be walking around like nothing happened? And I had to think to myself, it was a pleasure for me to have been a part of their world, that it made so much impact on me that my world was now spinning out of control. They let you in to their world, to their space. They chose you, whether, friend or family. And I know their family didn't really choose you, but you were chosen to be in specific moments with them. And they loved you deeply, and you loved them deeply. And it's thinking about and realizing the effect that they had on your life that they probably didn't even realize. They just did something because it was them, but it touched your life in a way that you will always remember. The crazy little memories that you have sometimes, you think, oh my God, why was that so important to me? Why did that? I don't know. But for some reason, their energy hit your energy. Their heart hit your heart. They thought about you when they offered you something, whether it was an act or something that they gave to you. And they showed their beautiful soul to you in ways that they didn't show it to anybody else. Everybody has their own story about specific people, but yours are unique to you. And it is precious because of the love that we feel for them and that they felt for us. So grief is such a tricky beast. It's large and it just kind of grabs you out of nowhere. It's that unwanted guest at the dinner table or the unwanted passenger in your car. It's the voice that keeps you up at night. And it's the weight that allows you or doesn't allow you to get out of bed. There will always be the days that it's hard to get out of bed. There will always be those unwanted guests in your car that just kind of like, jump into your head and memories will flood. But you know what? We keep going, we keep doing, we keep being. When it's hard to breathe, when those feelings hit, you just stop and you do it. You keep going. Some days the pain is less, but it never goes away. And you keep going. It's a quiet kind of courage that grows inside of us that says, keep going. So there's a quote that I often think about. I don't know who the author is, and I'm sorry I don't know who the author is. And I changed it just a little bit, but not much. It says, be the things that you loved most about the people who are in spirit. It was the people who are gone. To me, they're not gone. They're in spirit. They're still around us. They're still within me. They're still a part of me. So today, what I'd like to do is challenge you on those difficult days to do something that they would do. Say a quote or say something that they may have said. Do something in honor of them. Think about different things. When my mom was gone for 5 years, and the fifth year anniversary was unusually difficult for me. The first was hard, but the fifth seemed harder. And I remember Denise is like, "Well, what would your mom do?" And you've heard me tell this story before, and it's in the book. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." But you know what? My mom always had red toenails and red fingernails. And I went out and got red toenail polish, came back to the shop, and I was sitting outside trying to paint my toenails. And a friend of mine who just happens to cut hair and do nails just showed up, just pulled into my driveway. And she's like, "Good Lord, girl, what are you doing?" Because I'm crying and I'm trying to paint my toenails. And she sat there and we talked and she painted my toenails for me. Coincidence? No. No. It lets me know that this is something that I did to honor my mom, that Denise told me to do, and that my mom was validating by sending Elaine into my driveway. Sorry, dog's barking. To paint my toenails for me. But what is something that you can do to honor them? Just anything. Whether, like I said, whether it's a saying, whether you go to a restaurant that they used to go to, but do something in honor of them. Maybe do something that they used to do with you, with someone else, so that you can share your story with them and create a new memory while honoring the memories that you miss. So it's not going to make you miss them less, but maybe it will make you smile. And for that, I believe your loved ones would be happy, making you smile because of a memory from them. I truly believe that my loved ones in spirit would absolutely want me to live the life that I love and love the life that I live instead of being stuck in grief because of missing them so much. So let's think about how special we are for having had them in our lives and honor them in the best ways that we can. Guys, I know it's short and sweet today, but I just felt like there was a message that someone needed to hear. If you just jumped on, listen to the replay, it will be on my YouTube channel later. But I hope you have a great and wonderful day, and I will talk to you next week. Peace out, and I love you.